keyboard. Your hand is going to stay here. You're not going to move your hand around. It's going to stay in that spot. You can feel, it's like, oh, I don't feel that. Oh, there it is. Okay? So you can feel it. So that hand will go there. This hand will go here. You can feel the F. And that's where, those are the home keys, where your hands are going to stay. And so this is, it says, put your hands on the keyboard. We did that. You should feel the small thumb. Move your fingers up and down to touch the keys. So that's what we're going to be doing in a minute. Let me see, what's the next slideshow? So we're going to go on Typing Club. Don't go on yet. I know some of you already know how to do it, but I want to show you something first. We're going to learn to type. We're going to begin with if you are not familiar with Typing Club, you're going to watch a little video. And to listen to the video, everyone has their own earbuds. That way, everyone, it won't be too noisy in here. You want to be able to hear your own computer, okay? Next, we already know how to turn off the computer. Let me show you here. I wanted to show you how many of you have an account. So if you go on to okay, well, let me show you how we're going to begin. We can do this together. So I'm going to put my icons, drag them back where they go so that people aren't upset later that their screen is a mess. Move these back. And in order to get to the Typing Club website, we need to open a web browser. We need to get into the internet. And on this computer, we have different options. We can choose Firefox. That's one way. Another door is Google. I'm going to use Google. That's a very friendly app to get into. And just how when you use your mouse and you click to select things, when you open a web browser, you're not going to click. You're going to double click. That means you're going to click 2 times really fast. You're going to go click, click, like that. Click, click, with your index finger. So with your index finger, you're going to go click, click, like that. So I'm going to move my mouse. And again, I want you to hear when I do it. I'm going to go like that. Click, click, really fast. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move my arrow over to the Chrome web browser. Oh, I turned it off. That's why. To the Chrome web browser, and I'm going to click, click. And you'll know you did it right when it starts to spin. And I don't know if yours will open up like this. I'm going to choose this account. And here I am. This is the front door to the internet, or Chrome. Google Chrome. Google. And here we have the search field. Now, some of yours may have the Typing Club icon on there already. Let me show you what that looks like. It'll say Typing Club, and it'll have this little picture of this little girl with a bun in her head, on her hair. You can click, you can select that. If you don't have that, you move, notice my arrow turns to a cursor again. Oh, there it is. It says Typing Club right here. If it's not there, you can type the letters T-Y-P-I-N-G. So T-Y-P. And as I'm doing it, you can see the words are already there. Typing Club. Just hit enter. And then you can move your cursor here to select. And then here is the front door to Typing Club. All right? Now, don't start yet. I still want to. Now, I want to give everyone an account. An account means that it will have you log in so that when you stop and you start the next day, it'll save your space. It won't make you start over again. Okay? Some of the levels are locked. If you're a real fast typist and you want to start at level 20, it won't let you get into 20 because it's locked. It's going to say, no, we don't know if you can go do level 20. You got to start at level 1. But if you have an account and you log in and they're like, oh, yeah, I know Maria. Okay. Yeah, you're in level 30, and it'll start you there. Okay? So having a login is good. When you get to this window, you'll see where it says login. My arrow turns to a hand, which means it's a link. Click on it, and you'll see this window where it says login. If you already have an account, you just have to put your email and your password. How many of you have an email? Do you already have an email? You already know your email? Okay, if you have an email, I'm going to ask you to write it down on this paper. Okay? Because whatever you write down should be the same thing that you put here. You don't want to make any mistakes. Because if you make a mistake, it's going to save that mistake. And you'll have to keep typing in that mistake over and over again. You're like, how did I do it last time? So you want to have it written down. Okay? Password. Your password, I want you to write that down too. Okay? How about we do your password? Why don't we make it your last name and phone number? Is that easy to remember? Yeah. So if you do your password, and then please write it down. So this will be your password. Okay, this is it right here. You're going to write your last name and your, we can do, I'll just put phone number. So here, have a seat and I'll be right with you. Alrighty? So if you need help, just raise your hand and I will come to you as soon as I can. If you have a neighbor that'll help you, great. But please write this down so we don't forget. I gave you a piece of paper. Write it on that piece of paper, okay? And then you can begin. And let me show you. Let's see. When we begin, I'm going to just log in with my Google. Actually, I'll back up. Let me go over here. So I'm going to sign in. Once you sign in, you can get started. Here it's starting with number 1. You're going to watch a video and then do what it says. All right? And if you start with your fingers in the home row and follow the instructions, you'll do great. Okay? And, here's something else. Once you get in, let me see, I'm going to sign up. It's going to ask for your first name, last name, your email again, and password. Then you're going to click agree and then sign up. Okay? So that's what it's going to ask you to get an account. So it'll save your space. All right? So I'll come around. If you already know how to do this, go ahead and get started. So turn on your monitors. Turn on your computers. It's okay, go ahead. Yeah, giving a lot of information. Where are you? Oh, you're on Foxfire. Go ahead and close this window. And let's double click it. Yeah. For some reason, that's her. It just was making her read a bunch of information. Okay, log in. And sign up. So I'll sign up. This is our first name. So click that. But this one has the overview of what we already went over. Chapter 1 of our book. If you go to the next page, it has pictures of all of our new vocabulary that we learned today and the meaning. So you have all of those new words. You have, those are the nouns. These are all the verbs, the action words that we learned to do today. And the next page is parts of the computer. These are all of the parts. And then here you can fill in the blanks. So this is going to be homework right here. If we go to the next page, we have our verb worksheets. Now, if we need help with completing this page, we can go to the verb page, which has all of the definitions, page 4. So page 4 can help you complete that assignment. And what I'm going to do is, let's see, is that the last page? That's the last page. I'm going to do a conversation. We'll do a conversation right now. If you can open up your books, and the page that I just distributed with the proper position to sit at the computer, if you turn it over, you have the conversation also. So this is page 16 of your book. So if you can either use this or go to page 16. Let's all go to page 16. And now that we know all of the words, we're very familiar with our new vocabulary, we should be able to read this with understanding. All right? We'll do this together. So I'm going to be A and you're B. All right? So I'm going to say, hi, what's that?
This is my new computer.
Really? How exciting.
Let's show you. This is CPU.
Point to the CPU.
CPU.
This is the CPU.
CPU.
Good. I know. It's the brain.
That's right. This is a monitor.
Point to the monitor.
Monitor.
Oh, not the screen. Point to the monitor. Yes.
Monitor.
Okay. Wow. It has a nice screen.
Yes, it helps me see what is happening on the computer. Look at my first key.
Fancy keyboard. It's
First
kind
keyboard.
of isn't it? Let me move this over.
First keyboard.
This person's very excited. Look at my fancy keyboard. I know about the keyboard. My brother takes keyboarding at school.
This is the mouse, and these are the most important.
The left one is use the mouse and right.
Hold up your mouse.
Mouse.
This is your mouse. And then point to the left one.
Mouse.
That one's
Left.
the one that's the most. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
What a cute mouse. Can I push a button?
No, not yet. You have to turn on the computer.
Okay. Can I push the power button to turn it on now?
Sure. The first thing you'll see the keyboard.
The screen looks colorful.
Thanks. I love my new computer.
You're so lucky.
You're so
Okay, so now you're A and I'm B. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, what is that?
This is my new computer.
Really? How exciting.
Let me show you. This is the CPU.
I know. It's a brain.
That's right. This is the monitor.
Whoa, it has a nice screen.
Yes, it helps me to see what is happening on the computer. Look at my fancy keyboard.
I know about the keyboard. My brother picked a keyboard at school.
This is, let me get it. This is the mouse. And these are the buttons. The left one is used more than the right.
What kind of mouse? Can I push a button?
No, not yet. You have to turn on the computer first.
Okay, can I push the power button to turn it now?
Sure. The first thing you see is the desktop.
This looks powerful.
Thanks. I love my new computer.
You are so lucky.
Good job. You guys are good readers. All right. Why don't I have you pair up? And one will be A and one is B. And then when you're done, switch, okay? So you two will pair up. You two, good. Online.
题在哪？
单一人。这个。
This is
Hi, what's that?
你念 A 是吧？This is my new computer.
Really? How exciting!
Let me show you. This is CPU.
I know, it's the brain.
That is right. This is the monitor.
Wow, it has a nice screen.
Yes, it helps me to see what is happening on the computer. Look at my friend's keyboard.
I know about the keyboard. My brother takes keyboarding at school.
This is mouse and they are the mouse buttons. The left one is used more than the right.
What a cute mouse. Can I push a button?
No, not yet. You have to turn on the computer first.
Okay, can I push the power button to turn it on now?
Sure. The first thing you see is the desktop.
The screen looks colorful.
Thanks. I love my new computer.
You are so lucky.
我念 A 哈。Hi, what is that?
It's my new computer.
Really? How exciting!
Let me show you. This is the CPU.
I know. It is boring.
That's right. This is the monitor.
Oh, it has a nice screen.
Yes, it helps me to see what is happening on the computer. Look at my fancy keyboard.
I know about the keyboard. Your brother takes keyboard at school.
This is the mouse, and these are the mouse buttons. The left one is used more than the right.
What kind of mouse? Can I put a board?
No, not yet. You have to turn on the computer first.
Okay, can I put the power button to turn it on now?
Sure. The first thing you see is the desktop.
The screen looks colorful.
Thanks. I love my new computer.
You are so lucky. You are so lucky.
刚才你们的那个 testing 也是从这儿进去的是吧？
哦，对，从那个 Google 进去。
注册了，
注册了呀。
但是我没有 log out， 然后我不知道
你注册了没？
我注册了。
你打了多少分
？Good job.
我打了1600多。
Good job.
但是老师说 log out， 我没 log out 就没了。
We have our homework, and our homework is the verb page. Why don't we do this? Some of us haven't, even though our screens are off, the computer isn't turned off yet. So why don't we wake it up? Go ahead and, I don't know, waking it up if you have to sign back in again or not. If you have to sign in, okay, if you turn on your monitor, we're going to close this down. We're going to do a proper closing of the computer. We need to do this every time we finish before we go home. So here's the desktop. We already closed down our computer before. Do you remember how we close or turn off the computer? Yeah. We move our cursor where? Our arrow. We move it down to what button? All the way down to the start button, the window. If you move your arrow down and hover over the button, it says start. So click that and the menu appears. This is a menu. And then we now click the off or the power button right here. That's the power button. you want to click that, and it gives you a choice. Sleep, shut down, or restart.
Shut down.
We want to shut down.
Shut down.
Click shut down.
Shut down.
I'm not going to shut down mine. I did that before. Then we'd have to wait for me to turn it back on again. I'm going to put this back up. So go ahead and shut down your computer, and then we're going to continue. This is what we're doing right now. We're shutting down. We're turning off our computer. There's the picture. We're going down to our lower left-hand corner to click on the start button. Then the menu appears. We click on the power button, and then we choose shut down.
Shut down.
So here's the tip. Start, power, shut down.
Shut down.
It means to click start. All right, so if we've got that done, then we don't need our computer on to do. We already did our conversation. Next week's homework, you're going to do page 17, fill in the blanks, and we're going to review this first thing next Friday. Page 1.2 is the verb worksheet. We're going to do that. And then 1.3, fill in the blanks. Is that the one with the proper posture? Yes, that's this page here. All right. So those three. 1.1 is the computer parts. That's the homework. And then in the back, we have 1.2 and then 1.3. So this
Finish
is our
the email to teacher. Finish to email.
No, you don't need to email because we're going to go over it next Friday. All right? Maybe I'll quiz you. Maybe I'll pass out a paper for you to complete and then turn in to see if you remember or not. All right, and then next, I wanted to ask you, it says here to write on a sheet of paper, but we'll just discuss it. We don't have to write it down. My first question, if you could help me read this, what did you learn today that is useful? What did you learn just today that you can use? That you're like, oh, okay. Anybody think of anything that was useful? What did you find was something new that you learned? No, you guys already knew all that? Anything? What did you learn today that was useful?
Learn today. I learned a lot of professional word and computer.
Oh, okay. So maybe we already knew how to do a lot of this, but we didn't know the word, the vocabulary word, right? We're going to learn a lot of that. We're going to learn a lot of that. What was the easiest part for you to learn today? What was easy? Typing? Yeah. You're a good typist, huh? I'm very impressed. A lot of you did very well with that starting off. What is something you would like to do better? On typing? Yes. I used to be able to type 55 words per minute. I don't think I could type that fast. 70 is good, typing fast. But if you have to hit the delete button or the backspace button to correct, that doesn't count. So that's why you want to take your time at first, try not to make too many mistakes, and then you start to get faster and faster, and you try not to look at your fingers, and that helps a lot. That will help a lot. How do you feel about today's computer class?
Great.
You guys will come back? Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'll be here. I want to keep this room full. So again, if you have something coming up that you can't come, just let me know. You have my email address on the on my syllabus. You can email me. If you want to call on the telephone, there's the phone number here. Whoever answers the phone, you just say the computer class, please, and they'll ring that phone for me. If you want to write down the extension, let's see, what is my extension? I think it's, let me make sure the extension and not be sure of it. I will tell you next Friday what the extension is. I know it's 89 and then the room number. So I'll look at that. All right, well, I'm glad you guys are happy with that. Let's see, we still have about 15 minutes how about we use this time for you to start on your worksheet, your verb worksheets, and you can help each other with it. All right, so let's get that verb worksheet back up. Here we go. It's page 18. So you can have this on page 18, and then in your book, you can go to the answers, which is the verb page, which is page 4. You can look at this page 4 to help you, computer verbs, and you can go ahead and start filling in the blanks using these words that are in the word bank. And you can help each other, all right? We'll give you some time. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to come around and help you if you have any questions. You guys can work on that together. I'll put some soothing coffee music on while you guys are doing that. Have you seen my white remote? White remote. I'm missing my remote control.
In the other room, I'll be right back. Okay.
they give you the whole puncher right here. Students, I did want to show you something. I had mentioned pictures of former classes. If you go on your browser, either on the computer or on your phone, I always use Google, and if you search adult school, so right here, if I just write Chino Adult School, I can do that right now. So I'm just going to type adult school. And Chino should pull up. Hi. So class, just in case you haven't met him yet, this is our new vice principal. This is Mr. Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
You said it perfect.
He wanted to come and say hi.
Hi. I'll be around on Fridays, so if you ever see me around, I'll come out and say hi.
Yeah, he probably said hi to you during your break time, right? I bet if you bring a break, you can, share with him.
Fantastic.
Thanks for coming by.
I'm glad to see you guys. This is awesome.
All right, so right here it says Chino Valley Adult School. I'm going to click there, and it says website. I'm going to click on the website, and here is an advertisement. These are people speaking in Chinese. Let me turn off this coffee music here. They're welcoming people. If I click watch video, have you guys seen this yet? I'm going to hit play. Need to make this louder. Let's see if I go up to, here we go, down here. I'll do it again, but I'll make it a little louder. It's really light. Let's go back. Website. Okay, so I think that's in Chinese, huh? So let's go back. Let's see if we have it. It's supposed to have all the other languages. I'm going to go this way. And here's another one. Let's see, Spanish.
Spanish.
All right, close that one. And then we might have it in Korean.
Korea. Hanguk.
All right, so this will tell us a lot about our school. It has a bunch of information. You can take the citizenship class here, the equivalent to high school diploma here. So we have a lot of different programs here. If you come up here where it says programs and go down to computer class, click there, and it talks about our class that we're taking right now, the basic computer class that we're meeting September 6th through the 15th. There's also a typing class, and this one is meets only on these days from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. $20. Here's a beginning Excel class if you want to learn about Excel spreadsheets. That's the beginning. And here's an advanced class. And you can register at the front office up here. But I wanted to show you the pictures. If you come over here where it says typing and computer classes, okay, maybe general. There we go. So here are some of the students. So this is me right here with our former vice principal, Ms. Hatch. And these are all of the certificates. We were having a party next door that they all got. That was last year. The previous year, 2021, I'm in there somewhere. I'm there somewhere, but this is the class and all of their certificates. And this is 2023. And I'm in there somewhere. But, yeah, so these are all the pictures of all the people. This is our room. And I'm hoping that your picture will be in the next one that people can see. Another thing I wanted to share is that with your certificate, you can add that to your employment resume or your job application. You can have it down there that you have basic computer skills. All right? All right, it's time to go. Unless anyone has any questions, you guys have a great day. And I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Tell your friends. We still have a few more seats. And try to stay cool. I know it's so hot. Try to stay cool. Alrighty. Have a great weekend. You're welcome.